Hello, you've caught me in the Access Lab attempting to explain the science behind Sod's Law. Naturally, I was hoping Professor Brian Cox would be able to do it, but
Sorry, Rob, I could have come down to the lab on literally any other day and explained the science behind Sod's Law, but you've asked me on the one day I absolutely can't do.
Sod's Law is Dave's lottery numbers coming up the week he forgets to buy a ticket. It's Nathan's delivery arriving the second he decides to run for the toilet. It's watching an awesome action-packed episode of Dragon Ball Z, but your mum walking in just as it cuts to one of those bits where Master Roshi talks about swimsuit magazines.
I honestly don't know why you watched this nonsense, Robert. You're going to be 30 this year.
Similarly, Sod's Law dictates your mum will also walk into your room the second something a bit awkward and or embarrassing starts happening in the game you're playing, even if it's otherwise a really parent-friendly title like Final Fantasy VII or Grand Theft Auto 5. Here are 6 such embarrassing scenes you should really only play with your bedroom door locked. First up this week, we've got a scene from Sly 4 Thieves in Time, a funny, inventive, colourful action-adventure that's exactly the type of game you'd stick on when your mate's around and you're showing off about how many great exclusives the PS3 has. You can travel back in time.
Whoa!
Each hub is like a mini open world. Watch me play, watch me play. Here's a bit where Murray, the big fat hippo, puts on a disguise to help you infiltrate the bad guy's lair. And the disguise is a geisha outfit. And, you have to dance and distract the guards. The guards are bulls. Entry number 2, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. What a cool game. So cool, it makes you feel minus 25 degrees just playing the damn thing. GTA, yeah! Look at this cool mission. You're off to show celebrity punk Laszlo Jones who's boss because he's exploiting your daughter on his lame, but really funny and satirical, reality TV show Fame or Shame. So you bust in there. Yeah! Smack him and his security guard with a chair. That's right, chase him down in an epic truck chase. If only someone could see me playing this. And film him dancing in his tighty whities.
All right, now drop it like it's hot, all right? I want to see you get nice and low. Oh, come on, lower, lower.
Entry number 3 occurs in South Park: The Stick of Truth, a game you really shouldn't be playing within 100 miles of your parents, let alone in the same house. The things you see in that game just walking down the street. There is one particular scene, however, that'll have you hammering down on the volume control faster than a button basher playing Street Fighter, especially if you're going for the Platinum Trophy. There's a trophy in Stick of Truth that seems purposefully designed to get us caught out by our parents, and it cruelly preys on our inability to look away from things we should find inherently revolting. So yeah, to unlock the perverted trophy, you have to watch your in-game parents going at it for 1 whole minute. And what a dangerous minute that becomes.
Oh, blast. Now, where did I put my phone? I definitely had it with me when I took the dog for a walk this morning, because I was texting Sheila about Thursday. Then where did I put it? Oh, think, woman, where else did you go? I made a cup of tea in the kitchen, but I've looked in there. Then aha! I must have left it in Robert's room. Robert! Is my phone up there? I'm coming up! I'm coming to get my phone! Here I come! There it is! What are you doing in here, just staring at a blank screen?
At number 4, we've got a scene early on in Dark Chronicle. Now, this is a very cartoony game anyway, so convincing Dave, who missed it back on PS2, to try it out now it's on PS4 took some degree of effort.
Why would I play Dark Chronicle over The Division, which is a proper game for adults?
Because it's amazing. It's just so, it's varied, it's deep, it's really charming.
You have to fight a clown and an elephant called Linda.
Yeah, but it's made by the same people who made Ni no Kuni, and that that was a cartoon, and you loved that.
Alright, I'll try it.
Dave was enjoying the game, but regrettably I didn't tell him about the bit where you meet King Marden, the monarch of the swamp.
What's going on here? There's a hook stuck in my beautiful lips. Is this your doing? I won't forgive this.
You're the one that made the little ones act so strange.
David, your mother and I are just popping out, so can you make sure you record, what the bleeding heck are you playing, son?
Dirty.
Our penultimate entry is from Final Fantasy X-2, the glitzy bubblegum pop antithesis to its solemn main entry predecessor. Quirky missions with flashy costume changes become run-of-the-mill, so we're not going to get embarrassed easily here. The opening cinematic could have been lifted straight from the X Factor Final 2157. That brother guy on your airship is a weirdo in every cutscene. There's a bit where you have to run around dressed up as a giant Moogle. In fact, you could say Final Fantasy X-2 desensitized me to embarrassing video game scenarios. Until you get to that bit where you have to give LeBlanc a massage. It starts off pretty innocuously with Yuna, Riku and Pain disguising themselves as hench ladies and sneaking into LeBlanc's chamber.
Go to the boss's chambre.
Sorry, her chambre. But for some reason, Yuna is then forced to clamber on top of her archenemy and give her a back massage akin to a colourful and unnecessarily noisy version of Minesweeper. This scene was so embarrassing I had to wait for Nathan and Dave to go on their lunch break before I'd even consider capturing it for this video.
Ah! There! Not quite. You're good! That's nice.
Yeah, you like that, do you, LeBlanc? Good. Final entry, and yes, it's Final Fantasy again, but I can't not make a video about embarrassing video game scenes and not include the infamous Honeybee Inn from 7, a seedy club visited by Cloud and Aeris as part of their quest to extract vital info from mob boss Don Corneo. I'll be completely honest, to this day I'm not quite sure what on earth is going on at the Honeybee Inn. It's like a rainbow-coloured tickle from a sweaty hand you never saw coming. All of a sudden you're there, taking a bath with loads of guys and peering through keyholes at goodness knows what, and obtaining lingerie so Cloud can dress up in the very best ladies' attire. Then it's off to the Don's mansion where, depending on whether Cloud gets picked or not, you'll either be beating up lecherous douchebags or entertaining Corneo himself. And by entertaining, we mean threatening to smash his 2 prized possessions. If you know what I mean. Just the music alone is enough to put me on heightened mum alert. Thankfully, you're out of the Honeybee Inn pretty quickly, and then it's back to taking it in turns to smack floating houses, just like normal, thank goodness. So there we go, 6 embarrassing scenes you don't want your mum walking in on. Have you had similar woes, or can you think of any we've missed? Let us know in the comments, and join us again next week for another Friday feature. Thanks for watching.